Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And today we are out in Stone Creek, out in Southwest Bakersfield, touring this 4-bed, 3-bath property with an office on a little over 2,600 square feet. Now, this home is listed at $675,000. Your elementary school is right around the corner. You have your Costco, you have your Albertsons, you have a ton of shopping around the area. Also, you're really close to the 99 freeway. So if you need access, because maybe you work out in Santa Clarita or you work out in the LA area, well, you're going to be just a few miles away from the 99 freeway to be able to hit that freeway and get to work. Or if you're local and live out here in Bakersfield, then you know you have access to the 99 freeway, which is going to get you to the 58, to the West Side Parkway. So prime location out here in the Stone Creek area. Now, let's take a look at this property. You're going to want to stick around because you are not going to want to miss the walk-in closet in the master bedroom. Now, as soon as you walk into the property, you have your master bedroom right off to the left. And then you also have an office, which we'll show you here in a bit, which if you wanted to use it for an extra bedroom, you can actually turn this into a 5-bedroom home. But if you like that office area, then that's going to be great for you as it overlooks the front yard. So if you're a nosy neighbor and want to see what's going on out front, it's going to be perfect for you. Now, as you walk into the front doors though, you're going to see behind me, we have this big open living room area, and you have the French doors to the outside, which is going to lead to your pool area, which we'll show you here in a bit. And if you hate landscaping, if you hate cutting your grass, then you're going to love that backyard, as it is nothing but concrete out there. And your pool, it's going to be great for hosting. Love the pool out there with the pillars. Like I said, we'll get you over and show you that backyard here in a bit. But as you can see, we have this big, grand, open living room space. And then we have off to the side, we have your kitchen, and everything's open. So if you're hosting, if you're having a party and everything like that, you can see right behind me, it's going to be great. Everybody's going to be in the living room, in the kitchen area, still hang out, talk. It's a great house for hosting, for entertaining, with the pool in the backyard and this big open space. Now you have your granite countertops, and then you have a huge pantry over here, which will take you inside here in a bit. And this stove, really cool stove that we have here, as you have the extra burners. You have the 4 burners right here, and then off to the left, you have another 2 burners. And then in the middle, you have, which we call at my house, the comal, where you warm up the tortillas and stuff like that when you're cooking great food. So really love the kitchen. Let's bring you over here to these burners so you can take a look at this little setup, cool little setup they have right here. Now, like I said, take a look at this. If you're not making your tortillas on a comal, or if you have the tamales and stuff we're getting close to Christmas time and the holidays when everybody makes tamales, you're gonna put those bad boys right here on this comal, warm them up, warm up your tortillas. You're gonna get fat during the holidays. I know I am, so love this kitchen, love this stove area. Let's take you over here to the pantry, where you're gonna keep all your snacky snacks, as my wife would call them. She loves the snacky snacks at 11 o'clock at night. But really big pantry area, walk-in pantry. You have all the shelving, and you have all this area behind me if you want to add another storage, another shelf. Really big pantry, as you can see right behind me. Let's close this up. Now, since we're right here, let's take you out to this backyard. Like I said, if you hate grass, if you want minimal landscape, then you're gonna love this backyard area. Take a look at this. Now, love the cool little pillars there in the back. If it was me, I'd probably cover it, make a little shade area over there. But as you can see, all around, nothing but concrete. Then you have this big, beautiful pool. And then you can't really have diving boards anymore. But if you want to jump off, you have that extra area back there to jump in the pool. But all in all, love this backyard. I'm not trying to cut the grass. I know you're not either. So really, really good backyard, low maintenance, except for the pool, right? It's probably going to cost you some money. If you're looking to buy a home with a pool, we have a pool. Probably going to spend about $150 if you want a pool person to keep this clean. That's roughly what it runs me. That pool, probably gonna be around the same, around that $150 price point to maintain it. Or maybe you know how to do it yourself, save you some money. I know I tried one summer, didn't work out well. We ended up hiring a pool guy. Now, let's take you to this master suite. Now, as you walk into the master suite, you can see behind me, you got this little nook area, or, you know, if you wanted to put a little office into your master suite, this would be the perfect spot with your little desk right here. Same thing overlooking the front, or make it a little living room area right there with your TV. Put a little couch in here. My grandma has a setup kind of like this, and that's what she's done. So love this space. And then right behind me is going to be the other section of your master bedroom where your bed's going to go. So really big master bedroom. Love the setup. Love that it has that extra living room area so you can turn it into an office, or if you play video games like me, you can put a little video game area right there, which would be perfect for my house. We don't have nothing like that. I have a little setup right to my wife's bed, and she loves to complain about that. Now, let's take a look at this master bathroom. So you do have the double sinks. You can see they have the mirror with the Bluetooth, pretty cool. And take a look at this behind me. You have your walk-in showers. It has the 3 shower heads. I don't know what you need 3 shower heads. We don't judge here, but they do have 3 shower heads. Tile finish in there, really cool shower, no tub in this one. And let's take a look at this walk-in closet. We were kind of talking about, you're gonna wanna take a look at the walk-in closet. This is a really big walk-in closet. So as you first walk in, you have the first section of the walk-in closet. So pretty deep walk-in closet in the first section. This is definitely going to be for him. This is not going to be the her side, but good space. And let's take a look right behind me. And you have another little area right behind me for your clothes, for your shoes, whatever you want. Really good section. And then right behind this area, they made it all fancy here with the different tile in this area, but you have your second section of this walk-in closet. Like I said, really huge walk-in closet. Let's let you take a look at this over here. You have these pull-out drawers right here, and then you also have more drawers right here. All in all, they even have a chandelier in there. Look at this. I don't even have a chandelier in my bedroom, and they have a chandelier here in their master closet, but really good sized closet. This is probably one of my favorite closets that I've ever seen during showings or during the video shoot. All in all, I really like this master bedroom. I love the master bathroom, as you can see behind me. We love the walk-in closet, and then we love the setup here for this master bedroom. Like I said, I'm loving that area over there. Really good area for, like we said, for me, I'd use it for a little game area, but that's just me. Now let's take a look at the office area, so your actual office. So right off the living room, right around the corner from your master bedroom, which this also is split wing concept. I love this one right here on this house because the split wing on this house, you have your master on one side and then all your guest room are on the other, which is what I prefer when there is a split wing. But let's talk about this office. Really good sized office, as you can see in what we were talking about. If you want to be the neighborhood watch and you have all the windows right here, overlooks the front. But all in all, a good sized room. You could still use this for an extra bedroom if you wanted to use it for a bedroom. Just doesn't have the closet. And side note, doesn't necessarily need a closet to be considered a bedroom. A lot of times it goes by size, and if the room has a window, which you can see this has 3 windows behind me, but this one is considered an office. But like I said, use it as an extra bedroom or use it for an office. Turn it into whatever you want. Now, down the hall from there, we have our laundry room. So you have the sink in the laundry room. All in all, a really good sized laundry room. Let's take a little sneak peek. 3-car garage here. So 3-car garage, good setup. And you can see they actually have this 3-car garage split. So opportunity here with it already split like this, if you wanted to convert this into a little suite or rent this out, cash flow on it, opportunity is already here because you can see it's already enclosed. So I've actually seen people enclose these, turn them into a suite. Um, you know, a lot of options here. But you have a 3-car garage in this one, and then here's your other 2-car garage on the other side. And what I love about this is you have the door that goes all the way through. So if you wanted to pull your car in the back, say you're having a party, want to put the taco guy in the back, boom, he goes right there, right there. So there's the front, and boom, goes all the way back. So love the setup. Love a lot of things about this house, especially for the price point at that $675. Last week we were in Highgate, if you watched the last video, which price point was around the same. Size of the house was around the same, but you get the pool here, you get the 3-car garage. I'm liking this house a little bit more than last week's house. Some people prefer the Highgate 7 Oaks. It's one of the more, you know, prestige neighborhoods out here. A lot of people want to be in it. So you're paying for the area, even though that was a really beautiful home. Don't get me wrong, that was one of the nicest homes that we've done a tour on. But I think I prefer this house better. Love that master bedroom. So here is the first guest bedroom, probably the smallest of the guest bedrooms, but all in all, good size. And we have our sliding door closet on the side right there. So let's take a look at the next guest bedroom. Actually, let's take a look at the guest bathroom right here. So guest bathroom, nothing too crazy. Single sink here, and you don't have a tub in this one either. So you have the tile shower also like your master bedroom. So if you're looking for a tub, not gonna find one here. Now, let's go into your next guest bedroom. Same thing, not huge, but still a good size guest bedroom. Same thing here, slider doors for your closet. So nothing too fancy about this one. And let's take a look at your final guest bathroom, and then you have access for those snacks, right? At night when you need the snacks, you have access through the hallway. They cut the door. They know people like to eat, right? So access to your kitchen right here. Now let's get back to the important thing, the bedroom. Now here is your third guest bedroom, and by far the nicest bedroom out of the 3 guest bedroom. And let me show you why. First off, it's the biggest of the guest bedroom. And then on top of that, I love that you get it's like a own little suite. Let's take you over here to take a look. So you have your own little bathroom. Same thing, we have the shower right behind me, and you have your single sink. And the cool thing is you have access to the backyard. And it's cool that they close this off, because if you have guests over, you have the kids swimming, you can still close the door off, have your privacy in your bedroom, and anybody in the pool can use this bathroom. So you don't have people running in and out of your house. So if you're having a party, let's get this light turned on a little bit. So if you're having a party, right, swing everybody through the back, take them through the door where the taco guy is going, close off your house, and everybody can use this bathroom. Everybody's not going inside of your house if you're having parties, if you're hosting. So really love this feature in this house. So all in all, this is a really great house, really good price. It's been on the market for a little bit. So if this is something you are considering or something you liked and you need pricing on this, feel free to reach out. There is some flexibility, whether you are needing help with closing costs, maybe you want to reduce the price. There's room for negotiations on that price. And if you haven't been following the market lately, rates have been going down. As of today, which we are on well, if you're watching this video, it's Sunday, more than likely, the 14th of September, but today is September 11th. So as of today, we are at the lowest rates in the last 11 months. So rates have dropped, the lowest they've dropped over the last 11 months, and we anticipate that they're going to continue to drop. So if you can afford it, right now is a great time to buy, because rates are at the lowest they've been in over 11 months. We're getting ready to go into the fall market, where homes tend to sit anyways a little bit longer. So there's opportunities. What I feel is going to happen is rates are going to continue to drop. They're talking about on the 16th or 17th of next week, being another cut. And if we keep seeing the same trend and conventional gets into the 5, I have a feeling by next year, if we continue on this trend, when we get into next tax season, into the spring, into the summer, it could get crazy. Because this year, as rates were a little bit higher, there was some uncertainty in the economy. It was a slow summer. Last week, as of last Friday, we seen loan applications pick up 9.2%, and then pending homes were up, I think, 7.8%. So we're seeing already a trend in buyers coming back to the market. I would anticipate if rates keep going down, that's going to keep happening. And by the time we hit next year, get into that spring summer market where it's typically a really hot market, home prices could start to jump up. So right now is a great time if you can afford it, right? If you have the money and you can afford it, right now is a great time, because we're at the early stages, I feel, of maybe the market picking back up. So if you can afford it and you can come in right now while we're still seeing price cuts, while the rates are on the way down. So if you can get help with closing and your interest rate is lower, well, then that's a cheaper payment for you, right? I think the difference in payments from now to like 3 months ago is there's a difference in about $250 in savings to you, the buyer. Now, another thing, let's talk a little bit about new construction. New construction, if you're looking for the cheapest rate, go new construction. Right now, we're seeing a 4.99% on new construction, plus in builder incentives, they're giving you money back to help with all your closing most of the time. They're flexible with you. They'll make it work to get you into that property if we can get you pre-qualified. If money on the back end on closing costs is what you need, a lot of times they'll help cover that. A lot of times you just have to come up with your down payment. So if you want the cheapest rates, new construction right now, by far. One thing I will say though is if the market starts to pick up and it gets crazy, sometimes those incentives, they're not as great, they go away. Instead of getting instead of getting $10,000 to $15,000 back in closing costs, they might give you a flat fee of $5,000. So take advantage of the market right now if you can. As a buyer, the fall market is a lot of times a great time to buy because homes sit on the market a little bit longer, more price cuts. So if you're thinking about buying, thinking about selling, we do both. We can help you. Thinking about relocating, we can help you relocate. Also, we have somebody right now who just got pre-qualified, moving from Colorado into Bakersfield. So if that's you and you need help with that, feel free to reach out. We help with relocating also. If you want an in-person meeting, we can set that up via Zoom or over the phone. We have options. Whatever need fits you the best, we'll work around your schedule. So we're going to step outside like always, and we're going to let you take the full tour. Till next time.